Hi guys, and welcome to my psychic development videos. Now, one of the questions a lot of people ask me when I'm doing developmental work is about how you trust and understand what comes to you, and whether or not what comes to you is genuine or whether it's something that your mind is making up. Now, what I'm going to teach you today is a way in which that is possible. And the first thing that you've got to think about is, if you're working with another person, is to look for validation. If it's a feeling and sensation and understanding of something in your own life, then it still works on the same basis of looking for validation, but it's a case of asking yourself, if this is true, then can my higher self, my guides, the universe, provide me with some validation of what I'm feeling and what I'm sensing is true? That's one of the things that you can do. The other thing that you can do is an exercise which I'm going to teach you today, which is all about bringing your awareness into the body. Now, when I say that, it's quite surprising how unaware of our body we actually can be. So this little exercise, try it and see how you feel after it. Okay? I decided to forego the spiritual protection video. I'm going to do that as tomorrow's video instead of this. You might find this happens a couple of times on the series because I want to be quite organic with it and talk about what comes into my mind as like the most important factors, and I want to kind of just build it in such a way that it's not, stuck to any sort of predetermined methodology. And I think that's the right way for me, that's the right way for the people I've worked with. And I think if you can be too rigid with this sort of thing, I always tend to find it with my development groups, is that if I go into a session working with someone thinking of doing one thing, I will always end up doing another. So it's always a case of hand plans upstairs and follow your feet. So this exercise will allow you to bring your attention into your body. Alright? Now, the first thing you need to focus on is your breathing. Breathing is very, very important, especially when you want to change your mindset. And I'm showing these different examples and different visualizations and different things that you can do, because what you're doing is you're training your mind, you're training your awareness to understand what's happening around you. It's almost a case of retraining. Alright? It's almost a case of retraining, because all this sort of stuff, we were able to do as kids, essentially, or have been able to do in the past. But because of the stresses and strains of life, we tend to forget about them. Okay, so sit just nice and comfortably in a chair, or on the edge of your bed, or you can do this while lying down. You could do this while doing the conga if you like, but I don't think it would actually work that well. It's nice, but it might do. I might try that one day. If I do the conga, just randomly stop and just do like a little bit of meditating just for the laugh and see what people react to it. That'd be quite funny. So yeah, all you got to do, sit comfortably for a little while and focus on your breathing. So what we want you to do is breathe in deeply and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, a method that works for me with the breathing, right? Because I used to have problems with remembering to breathe deeply, is I used to visualize waves. When you stand on a beach, you can see waves coming up and brushing against the sand, and it's almost like I visualize my breath as the waves. The other thing you can do is visualize when you're breathing in like white light or bright light, okay? And you're breathing in positive energy, so you're breathing in all the positive things that have happened throughout the day. You're making yourself aware of all the positive things that have happened that day. And when you breathe out, you're letting go, so you can see it as black smoke, or you can just see it as negativity. You're letting go of all the negative energies for the day, alright? And that's the only thing you should focus on when you're doing that little breathe in. Okay, and do that for a little while. So we'll go through it. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And as you breathe, I want you to become much more relaxed. Breathe in all the positivity around you. Just feel it. Don't think about it, feel it. Just feel positive when you're doing it. Okay? When you breathe out, just let go of anything that's bothering you. Any stresses or strains, any people that have pissed you off. Just let it all go. Just keep doing that breathing for a little while. And what I want you to do is gradually just become aware of your toes. How are your toes feeling right now? How do they feel to you? Sounds a little bit ridiculous, doesn't it? But just bear with me with this, okay? And gradually just let that awareness build from your toes up to the soles of your feet. And just notice as you build in that awareness how the muscles in your feet start to relax. And notice as that awareness builds into your ankles. And your ankles start to relax. And this awareness now builds to your thighs, up to your knees, up through your legs, around your buttocks and your waist. And if you start to notice any aches and pains, just let them go. Just say to yourself, I'll let this go. Breathe into your stomach and your heart and lungs and chest and back. Just let that awareness grow around you. Just be aware of how they're feeling. Be aware of your shoulders, down to your elbows, into your hands and fingers, up to your neck and through your face. Just let each muscle in your body relax. And raise that awareness to your nose, to your eyes, your forehead, your ears and the top of your head. And just let that awareness of your body just be for a while. Feels comforting, doesn't it? It feels relaxing. And if you notice, you're doing the breathing automatically. You're not thinking about it. Just let go. And when you're ready, just bring yourself slowly back to your surroundings. Back into your room. And just breathe in, breathe out. You might find you fidget a little while when you do that. Okay? I've got a very squeaky chair. I apologise for my squeaky chair. But you might find you finish. You might find you've finished. You might find you fidget a little while. Now this is what this exercise does, right? And it's an exercise you can do pretty much anywhere. It's worth just to practice it in a nice comfortable place first, right? Is it brings your attention into the now. It brings your attention to the present moment. If you think about it, if you talk to someone, if you tell your friend, or tell a family member, or tell someone you love, well, someone you despise if you want to, but when you talk about the past, you're talking about a memory. So you're telling a story. So your attention is almost reliving that moment. Yeah? Because your attention is not where you are talking to the friend. Your attention is on that moment. If it's something funny that happened, the idea is you find the story funny. Or if it's something annoying that's happened, you have the energy of annoyance with you. Okay? And when you talk about the future, it's just a dream. It's a fabrication. Because we don't really know what's going to happen from one day to the next. We can make a pretty good assumption, but we don't know what's going to greet us each day. The only thing that we do know is the present and how we feel in this present moment. So this is a little exercise, because when you go on to actually work and experience all these different things, the one thing that you have to remember is you was experiencing them. And if you'd have been inclined to listen to this little video and to follow it through to the end, you've obviously got an intention of following down this little road, or understanding a little bit more about, I hate calling it spiritual, but this kind of spiritual way of thinking, this spiritual way of being. Alright? And just this exercise alone can almost help you. And I'll show you a further exercise in a future video of a bit of a stronger way of doing this. But it can help you to almost detox from the day. Again, just bringing that awareness into the now. And you'll be surprised on what information about how you're feeling you'll pick up. And how it helps to get rid of negative thought patterns, negative feelings. If you're feeling you've had a really rough day and something really bad has happened, that feeling just goes round and 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 round. It becomes like a cycle. It's almost like on a spin cycle of a washing machine. Yeah? Have you ever had that? Where, something's really, really pissed you off and you just can't let it go. It's just you just want to do something about it. Yeah? And you just you're telling your friends about it, or you're telling your family about it, and it's just oh my god, I can't believe the way this person has acted. I can't believe this has happened to me. I can't believe that. It never happens with positive stuff, does it? When something really positive happens to us, it doesn't go round and round and round in our head. It is. It's almost like the path of least resistance, you see. Alright? It's almost like we understand when you start doing these sort of different exercises. The point of them is to understand the different cycles that we've created for ourselves. We all do it. We all create these little cycles for ourselves. So it's always just to understand that and let go of it. Because that's one of the big things, is letting go. So if you enjoyed this video, please throw a like on it. Let me know in the comments section below. What things would you like to explore with developing your own psychic abilities, helping you through a spiritual awakening process? I want to cover all these different subjects, and I'm going to try and get these how-to videos out as regularly as possible. I'm not going to make a commitment as to how often, but it'll definitely be on a weekly basis. I am aiming for every day, because actually doing this morning has helped me. So I hope this video has helped you. For further information about me, please check out some other videos on this channel. There's a lovely grounding and protecting and healing meditation that I have done previously. I will also throw a link to that at the end of this video, that you can give that a try if there's another meditation that you would like to try. So thank you very much, guys, for joining me for this video, and I'll see you next time. I've been Jared Walters. My website is www.spiritualworlds.co.uk. Thank you.